Hey, Sheldon, can you just maybe take us through, what it was like to not have Miles during the week and be a little uncertain about what was going to happen, and then get the news today that he's out for this game and potentially next game as well.
Hate to say it, but next man up is what it is, and just been rotating guys in and seeing who's been producing this week and throughout the weeks that he's been here, and for his backup and moving like that.
And when you take a guy like that out of the lineup, who you've even said is in the conversation for defensive, NFL Player of the Year, what are you missing when you don't have a Myles?
You kind of answered that question yourself. Potential defensive player of the year. But still, the guys who's behind them got to make a name for themselves too. Guys have to be at the same level, but coming in to make a name for yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Scott Petrick is up next.
Hey, Sheldon. I appreciate the next man up thing, but is it more unsettling when it's a guy like Myles that's not going to be out there for you?
Not necessarily. It's a defensive end position, and believe it or not, there's more than guys I heard more than capable of filling in and making a name for themselves and making plays. Honestly, it's nothing too too hard about just coming in and doing your job. And when opportunity presents itself and getting a sack, that's what Myles does. He's a sack master for us. That he knows how to put pressure on the quarterback consistently. And other than that, you need guys to do the same thing.
Thanks,
Scott. Nate Orrick, we'll go to you.
Hey, Sheldon, when you guys had to be without Myles for the last 6 games of last season, do you think there are any lessons learned, and do you think you guys are better equipped to, play without him after having been through that experience?
Yeah. So it's the system, and you learn the system, and other than that, there's nothing to, except for the packages we installed for him to be more dominant against the weak offensive lineman. Honestly, it's nothing really different for us going into for us game planning. It's still within the defense, so he's just willing to make plays within the defense. So that's the best thing about it.
And part of that last year is we saw you play in, and Coach Stefanski said that's a possibility. How much do you like that if that happens? How much are you, open to that opportunity and taking some reps there?
I'm perfectly fine with it. Whatever the team needs me to do to win, bro, I'm pretty much going to do it. So whatever coach asks me, I know the playbook pretty well inside and out. And, just be ready for anything.
Thank you, Nate. Jeff Shadell, you have our next question.
I was going to ask you about you playing then too, Sheldon. Have you gotten any snaps there this week, especially with Myles out, and have you talked to him?
I haven't talked to him through text messages, but nothing too crazy. Just checking up on him, and other than that, really just honestly, me getting defensive end rushes. If it's needed, I'll be able to do it. So.
Thank you, Jeff. Marla Ridenour, you have our next question.
Yeah, Sheldon, you're always lobbying to do more, so I would think you'd be pretty fired up about a chance to get
Yeah, definitely. It's more opportunities for everybody on the defensive line to get out, make a play too. So that's how I look at it. Wish my guy a speedy recovery.
What have you seen out of Porter Gustin? He's flashed a few times, but do you see him making steady progress? It looks like he's going to have to play a lot more snaps.
Most definitely. Like I said, next man up, and he's more than capable of doing that. He's the reason why you've seen him make some plays is that he's consistent in what he does, and more opportunities gets more plays being made by him. So we'll see, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marla. We'll go to Daryl Ryder.
Hey, Sheldon, the human element of everything that's going on kind of gets lost in this. You guys are trying to play a sport, trying to play it at a high level. You're trying to win football games, but just how are your teammates, holding up with the pandemic hovering over you and just not even, being able to live life, so to speak, because you have to protect yourself and your family?
I look at it as a positive, just even more focused on football, less outside distractions for us off the field problems. for the whole team, and guys just moving forward for us, bettering themselves in their profession.
The fact that you guys have had success early in the season, you're 6-3, thick of the playoff race here. How much does that help you, and how excited are you to be in the thick of things legitimately? We're not sitting here going through mathematical formulas for you guys to get in, but you're legitimately in this playoff race.
Just got to keep winning. One game at a time, one play at a time. Nothing too major. Don't look past anybody. Everybody's a big opponent that's up that week. So that's how we looking at it. One and all mentality, honestly, and just try to keep maintaining everybody's morale for us, keeping going during the pandemic, as you say. Only thing that's different is, guys, just less mingling with for us, like, getting to know the younger guys on the team, picking their brains a lot. You got to keep away from them. You can't meet now for us, like, defensive line dinners and stuff like that. So, it's just a little different for us, like the tradition that I've been accustomed to for us being in the NFL. So that's the only thing I can say that's been a bummer.
Thank you, Daryl. We have time for 3 more. Scott Petrick, Mary Kay Cabot, George Thomas. Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Sheldon, following up on what Daryl just asked you, how much attention do you pay to the playoff chase? I mean, there's a bunch of teams at 6-3 with you. Are you kind of keeping an eye on everything?
I'm not keeping an eye. I'm worried about me and my team only, and what we're doing for this week. I don't watch TV that much. I'm usually a Netflix or Hulu guy. They praise you, and then they praise you, and then they try. As soon as you do something wrong, they tear you down just as fast, and it comes with the territory. So I just keep my mind clear of it all. Like I said, I take my wins, like I take my losses. Just learn from them.
Thanks.
Thank you, Scott. Mary Kay, you're up.
Yeah, 2 things if I can squeeze them in here real quick. The first thing is Adrian Claiborne seemed like he got off to a pretty hot start, and then he suffered a hip injury. How excited? I'm sure you probably talking to him today and stuff like that. How excited is he for this chance?
He's good. He's a pretty even keel, laid back guy, even more than me. For as him, the hip injury did disturb his rush a little, production a little bit, for as that goes. And honestly, he just can't wait to get out there like he wants to, get him more defensive end reps, hopefully. But got to make do with the reps you get.
And then real quick too, Carson Wentz, sometimes he might have a tendency to hold the ball a little bit. How much are you guys looking forward to getting after him?
It's not been too many quarterbacks holding the ball against us. It's been kind of quick throws, everything. If it is down the field passes, it's been match protecting. So we don't think it's going to be anything different. So we'll see when the game gets here and make our sideline adjustments as needed.